Did you know that many of the foods seniors eat every day, foods that seem harmless or even healthy, may actually be working against your legs, your strength, and your independence? The truth is, most people don't intentionally make poor food choices. They simply follow what they've been told or what they've always done. But sometimes what we've been told is completely wrong, or at the very least, missing key details. That's why today we're diving into the real reasons you should avoid these 7 common foods. Not because of old diet fads or fear-based rules, but because these foods quietly interfere with your energy, circulation, muscle strength, and balance. We're not here to blame or shame. We're here to uncover what really matters, so you can make better choices that honor the strong, capable person you still are. Let's start with one that often hides in your pantry: processed meats. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. 1. Processed meats, a hidden weight on your legs. For many of us, the scent of sizzling bacon or the convenience of deli meats brings back memories. Mornings with loved ones, Sunday breakfast, quick lunches after church. These foods have become a quiet staple in the lives of many older adults, comforting in their familiarity. But beneath the taste lies a truth that's rarely spoken. These processed meats may be slowly undermining the very legs we rely on to carry us through life. Packed with sodium, nitrates, and chemical preservatives, processed meats trigger chronic inflammation throughout the body. But it's not just about your heart or blood pressure. This inflammation travels deep into your muscles and nerves, particularly in your legs. Over time, circulation becomes sluggish. Muscles receive less oxygen, nerves send weaker signals, and the simple act of rising from a chair becomes more difficult than it once was. Some seniors report their legs feeling heavy, stiff, or unstable, not realizing that their daily ham sandwich or favorite sausage link may be contributing to this silent decline. The issue isn't just the calories, it's the toxic load these meats place on an aging body already working harder to stay strong. And let's not forget how processed meats often come with excess fat, which settles around the waist, hips, and thighs, further burdening your joints and throwing off your balance. We are never too old to make better choices. Choosing lean, whole sources of protein like turkey breast, legumes, or wild salmon can begin to reverse this slow weakening. With each meal, we have a chance to restore what was lost. But if you think meat is the only silent threat on your plate, wait until you hear what a simple drink might be doing to your legs. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now let's move on to point number 2. 2. Sugary beverages, the sweet sip that steals your strength. There's something comforting about a glass of iced tea on a summer afternoon, or the crisp fizz of soda during a quiet lunch. These sweet sips often feel like small pleasures, treats we've earned after a lifetime of hard work. But for many older adults, these simple drinks carry a cost far greater than we realize. Behind the sweetness lies a hidden danger that's quietly draining energy from your legs and robbing you of mobility. Sugary beverages cause a sudden spike in blood sugar, which may feel like a burst of energy at first, but what follows is a crash. And for seniors, that crash hits deeper. Muscles, especially in the legs, are sensitive to blood sugar swings, and with age, our ability to process sugar declines. This creates a cycle of fatigue, muscle weakness, and even muscle breakdown over time. You may notice your legs tiring faster than they used to, or a feeling of heaviness after short walks, signs your body is struggling to fuel itself properly. What's more, excess sugar increases inflammation and promotes nerve damage, especially in the lower limbs. For those already dealing with neuropathy, arthritis, or circulation issues, sugary drinks quietly make things worse. And while diet sodas might seem like a solution, they bring their own dangers, something we'll explore soon. You deserve strength that lasts beyond a sip. Switching to naturally flavored water or herbal teas may feel small, but for your legs, it's a breath of fresh air, free of inflammation, free of exhaustion. But if what you drink can weaken your steps, imagine what your daily bread might be doing to the very muscles that hold you up. Let's take a closer look. 3. White bread and refined grains. Soft bites, hard consequences. A warm slice of white bread or a comforting bowl of pasta has long been a symbol of home and nourishment. For many seniors, these foods have been part of meals for generations, simple, satisfying, and familiar. But what we often don't see is how these seemingly harmless staples are quietly draining strength from our legs and robbing our muscles of the fuel they truly need. Refined grains, like white bread, white rice, and regular pasta, are stripped of their natural fiber, vitamins, and minerals. What's left is a form of starch that the body quickly converts to sugar, leading to blood sugar spikes not unlike those caused by candy or soda. For aging muscles, these sugar surges are not only unhelpful, they're harmful. Muscles become inflamed, insulin resistance sets in, and over time, your legs may feel weaker, shakier, or slower to respond. Even more concerning is how refined carbs fail to feed the body's mitochondria, the tiny engines inside our muscle cells that generate energy. Without proper nourishment, these engines sputter, leaving our legs feeling tired even after small tasks. What feels like simple aging may actually be the result of years of nutrient-poor fuel. Whole grains, on the other hand, provide slow, steady energy. They nourish your muscles, help maintain balance, and support healthy blood flow, all critical for staying on your feet longer and safer. So the next time you reach for that soft white roll, ask yourself, what do your legs deserve? Vitality or exhaustion? And speaking of exhaustion, there's one food group that looks joyful and golden on the outside, but can leave your joints stiff and your legs aching. Let's talk about what happens when you reach for the fryer. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. Now let's keep going with point number 4. 4. Fried foods. A crispy comfort that cripples over time. The golden crunch of fried chicken, the warm indulgence of onion rings, or a plate of fries shared with friends. These moments often hold memories of joy, family, and celebration. For many seniors, fried foods offer a sense of comfort, a flavor of the past. But behind that satisfying texture lies a slow-burning harm that's easy to overlook. These foods are quietly breaking down the strength and flexibility in your legs. Fried foods are typically cooked in oils that are reused or heated at high temperatures, producing trans fats and oxidized compounds. These harmful fats increase inflammation throughout the body, especially in the muscles and joints that carry your weight every day. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at fighting inflammation, and the result shows up where we feel it most, in the legs. What may begin as minor stiffness after a meal can turn into chronic joint pain, swelling in the knees, or reduced mobility. Even more subtly, fried foods contribute to weight gain, which adds direct pressure on your hips, ankles, and knees, making every movement harder, every walk shorter, and every step feel heavier. It's not just about fried food being unhealthy. It's about the cumulative toll it takes on your ability to live freely, to move without fear, and to stay steady on your feet. Healthier choices like oven-roasted vegetables or air-fried alternatives can bring back that feeling of satisfaction without sacrificing your mobility. And while fried foods can weigh you down, there's another substance, far more common and socially accepted, that quietly disrupts your balance and robs your legs of their coordination. Let's take a sober look at the true impact of alcohol next. 5. Alcohol, the quiet thief of balance and strength. A glass of wine at dinner, a small pour of whiskey on a quiet evening, these simple pleasures often feel like rewards for a life well lived, and in moderation, they may not seem harmful. But as we grow older, even small amounts of alcohol can become a silent saboteur, slowly unraveling the delicate systems that keep our legs strong, stable, and responsive. Alcohol doesn't just affect the mind, it affects the nervous system, the muscles, and the bones. With age, our bodies metabolize alcohol more slowly. This means its effects last longer and hit harder. Regular alcohol intake gradually depletes essential nutrients, especially vitamin B12, which plays a crucial role in nerve health. Without it, signals between the brain and the legs become delayed or distorted, leading to instability, numbness, or a sense that your legs just don't respond the way they used to. More subtly, alcohol weakens the muscles by interfering with protein synthesis, and it reduces balance, something already compromised in many seniors. A stumble, a misstep, or a delayed reaction becomes far more likely, increasing the risk of falls and serious injuries. For those living alone or far from immediate help, the consequences can be devastating. There is nothing wrong with enjoying life, but knowing how alcohol affects your legs, your energy, and your independence can help you choose more wisely. You've worked hard to stay upright. Don't let something so small steal that freedom. But if you think only what you drink puts your legs at risk, consider this. The foods we turn to for ease and convenience can also quietly overload our bodies with salt and strain. Let's uncover the hidden danger in your pantry next. 6. Canned soups and instant noodles. Convenience that comes at a cost. There's something reassuring about a warm bowl of soup on a cold day, or the simplicity of instant noodles when you're too tired to cook. For many older adults, these quick, comforting meals seem like a practical solution, familiar, affordable, and easy. But behind that convenience lies a heavy burden that your legs quietly carry every single day. Canned soups and packaged noodles are often loaded with excessive sodium, far beyond what the body can handle, especially in later years. High sodium intake leads to fluid retention, which can cause swelling in the legs, ankles, and feet. You might notice your shoes feeling tight, your legs feeling heavy, or a sense of pressure that wasn't there before. This swelling is not just uncomfortable. It's a warning sign that your circulation is struggling. Over time, too much sodium contributes to high blood pressure, which damages the blood vessels that feed your leg muscles. When your muscles don't get enough oxygen and nutrients, they weaken. You may feel fatigued after a short walk, or find it harder to get up from a chair. What may seem like natural aging is often the body responding to poor fuel. The real tragedy is that these foods are often chosen out of necessity or habit, not because anyone wants to harm themselves. But with small intentional changes, like using low-sodium broths or preparing simple meals with fresh or frozen vegetables, you can nourish your body without compromise. And just when you think you're making healthier choices by cutting out sugar, there's one more deceptive ingredient many seniors turn to. One that may be harming your nerves and sabotaging your strength in ways sugar never did. Let's talk about artificial sweeteners. 7. Artificial sweeteners, a sugar-free trap that numbs the body. For many seniors, switching to sugar-free products feels like the right step toward better health. After all, avoiding sugar should be a good thing, especially for those managing diabetes or trying to lose weight. But what often gets overlooked is the hidden cost of artificial sweeteners, those tiny packets and sugar-free labels that promise safety, yet may be slowly eroding the nerve health and muscle strength you depend on to stay steady and mobile. Sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin do more than trick your taste buds. They interfere with your gut health, where much of your body's inflammation response begins. A disrupted gut can increase systemic inflammation, which in turn affects muscle recovery and energy levels. But perhaps even more concerning is the growing research linking these chemicals to nerve dysfunction, particularly in the legs, where circulation and nerve sensitivity are already more vulnerable with age. Some seniors experience symptoms like tingling, numbness, muscle twitching, or even slight balance issues, without ever suspecting their healthy sugar substitute. These effects are subtle at first, easily written off as aging, but over time, they build into something more serious. If your legs have started to feel off, if you've had more near falls or unexplained weakness, it may not be just age. It may be what you're using to sweeten your coffee. Choosing natural alternatives like stevia, monk fruit, or a small drizzle of honey can bring sweetness without sacrificing health. When it comes to nourishing a strong, steady body, what you avoid is just as important as what you include. Now that we've uncovered the silent food culprits, let's shift gears, because true leg strength isn't just about what's on your plate, it's also about how you move and care for your body daily. Ready to discover how to rebuild strength step by step? Walk strong, live free. Your legs are more than just limbs. They are your freedom, your balance, your independence. Every meal you choose has the power to either nourish or weaken them. As we've seen, some everyday foods can quietly steal your strength over time, not because you made a bad choice, but because no one ever told you the full truth. But now you know. And with knowledge comes the power to change. No matter your age, it's never too late to protect your body, regain your energy, and walk with confidence again. Let each bite moving forward be a step towards strength, clarity, and freedom. You've come this far. Your next chapter deserves nothing less than your best health. You've earned it. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with me1. If not, feel free to comment with C0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.